What's up, Heart and Hustle family? Welcome back to another video. I want to thank everybody who joined into the live stream Saturday with the print community. We got to talk a little bit about how we price our stuff and how other people price their stuff. And then Top Transfers was there. Top Transfers was there answering questions that anybody had about getting some plastisol transfers. So I want to say thanks to Top Transfers for joining in Saturday night to answer any questions that anybody had. So if you guys remember the last time that I did a video with the plastisol transfers, I pressed these shirts right here for the Girl Scouts. I went ahead and I did these. So what I went ahead and did this time is I have another big order with this stuff back here. I got some red shirts, some black shirts, one or two red hoodies, and then some black hoodies. So I went with Top Transfers again. Saved me a lot of time. It only took me 35 minutes to press all those Girl Scout shirts that I had an order for the last time, so I went with them. And now I'm starting to build up an inventory on shirts because I'm constantly getting orders and then having to go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or some other place to buy a shirt real quick. So what I did was I ordered a bunch of shirts, and we'll open this up. So we'll open that up, check out the inventory that I ordered, and we'll get ready to start pressing these right here. People were also saying that in order for them to get the price that I was getting, that they had to pay the monthly fee to get into their membership award program. I'm going to show you something that will benefit you if you do decide to go with their monthly membership. If you go with the Plus Member Rewards right now, you get it for $29.99 a month. And if you go with the Pro Member Rewards, you get it for $49.99 a month. The good thing about their membership programs and you pay that monthly fee is that you get free shipping. So I'm going to show you the two orders that I've ordered so far and what shipping would have cost me if I wasn't the member. So this was my first order with the Girl Scouts that I got. Came out to $5.50. And then the order that I'm getting ready to do for these right now came out to $39.95. So these two orders that I ordered from them would have paid off for the monthly fee for the Pro Membership Awards. So it's something that you should look at if you are constantly getting big orders. Just the shipping itself will pay for your monthly fee. If you do decide not to go with any of their membership awards, remember, if you order $250 or more, you get free shipping. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this package, we're going to go ahead, we're going to open it up, and I want to see how these look. Alright, so I got the package open. Here's some flags right here, and then here's the front image that's going to go on the front. So if you're wondering why there's an arch right there, it's because it got cut off the top of this. So with the $49.99, you could do a 12 by 18. So if I grab these and I put them together, that's going to be the 12 inch by 18 long. So what you could do is you could gang it up. So everything that I did, so I did the whole, here's the whole back right here. Let me show you. I got some white ones, and then I did some black ones for the red shirts. So this whole thing right here, plus this was one file all together. I'll put a picture so you can see what I'm talking about. The whole thing was on one file, 12 by 18. I just sized my work to be 12 by 18, and then I sent it to them. And then, so what they did was they screen printed the whole 12 by 18. If y'all were wondering what gang sheets accepted meant. So that's what it is. It's just basically, let me get a black one. This and this all together. So if you see, it comes like this. I put all of this on one sheet. So obviously I only need one flag per shirt, but since I was going to gang it up like this, I did 3 extra ones per sheet. So if you look at this right here, however many I have, I get 3. I'm getting 3 of these that I'm not going to use because I'm only using one flag and one logo for the front. So just think, the next time I throw a 12 by 18 sheet together, right? Say I throw this together, I got all this, and I don't want to order more flags. I could put my Keep Pressing logo right here, and then I'll get extra one of those for the next, to have extra for inventory. So I have all these, the front and the back. Here's the back right here in black, and then here is the back in white. So the white ones, so these white images are going to go on black t-shirts, and these black ones are gonna go on red sheet. And the black ones here are gonna go on red t-shirts and hoodies, and then also hoodies with the white ones. So what we're gonna do now before we get started on this is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn on my heat press, and while my heat press is warming up, we're gonna check out these shirts that I got right here.
Hey Heart and Hustle family, it's me Maddie, and now we're gonna be opening up these shirts.
Alright, so here's where I ordered from. I ordered from Jiffy Shirts again. Alright, so we look right here, we got the hoodies, deep red, and then we got some more hoodies, some black. Then we got some t-shirts in red and some black shirts. So what I want to do is I want to go through and I want to inventory what I got to make sure that these numbers match up with this right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through here, find out we got everything, and then we'll get pressing these shirts. So what I like to do is when I inventory my stuff, go through it, and as I'm getting it, just mark it off. So I know I got those two, so I'll just mark it off with an X. Mark it off with an X, showing that I've already checked those. 2X large black, 5 large black. Alright, so now we're looking at the mediums right here. We're going to count them off. How many are there?
Medium, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So here's my 5 medium black. Then we should have 2 smalls.
Small. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah.
Alright, and we got our 2 smalls right there. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through the reds. These are the X large.
No, these are large.
Oh, large? Okay.
Large. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we got five of these, 5 large. And these are the Gildan. You're wondering what these are the Gildan Heavy Cotton Shirts 5000.
Let's see, these are the extras. There's more.
These are the mediums.
No, those are the large. Oh no, I'm looking at those.
Alright, so we're looking at the mediums.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we got 5 mediums in red. Then we should have 2 smalls.
Small.
1, 2. We got our 2 smalls, and then 1 X large. 1 X large. So far, so good. The hoodies that we ordered from Jiffy Shirts are actually Hanes, not the Gildan brand. So right here, we're gonna start counting these. So these are. So as I'm looking at these are the X large, and if we look, these are actually, see if you could read this, 50-50, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. The Hanes, 50-50. So that's what I'm going to be using. All right, so we got all those. Now we're going to go through our red. Should be 2.
Let's see. This is a large.
The larger should be another one under it.
Is it? Oh, I didn't see that. Large.
So we got 2 large. We should have 1 small.
Small.
Then we got our 1 small. So you see, we're good. Everything looks good. We're all checked off. Alright, so now that we have everything inventoried, I'm just going to put it back in here and I'll deal with this later. I just wanted to make sure everything was good and how I inventory my stuff whenever I get it in. Also, with that being said, I've had a lot of people ask me, or what do I use to keep my inventory? So I just got this spreadsheet that I got offline and it was free. And I'll show you that later on. Pretty cool because you can go in there, type the type of shirts you got, how much you paid for them. And then when you sell them, you put how many you sold, how much you sold them for. It totals it, and it gives you the total price, and it will knock down your inventory and keep track of all that stuff too. So I'm still trying to learn how to use it. I just got it, but it seems pretty cool so far. So I'll show you that in another video where I'll show you the screen, show you how I use it. So the heat press is up to temperature. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through, we're going to start pressing these shirts with these plastisol transfers from Top Transfers. And we already know it's not going to take long. Last time it took me like 35 minutes. Saved me a bunch of time. This order, I got to turn it in tomorrow. So I'm glad these plastisol transfers came in today. All right, so real quick before we get started pressing these shirts, I just want to show you how I do it whenever I get ready to press my shirts, or when I have an order like this, how I keep track of my stuff. So what I did here, so this person right here ordered a shirt and a sweater. So I have the shirt here, and then right behind that I have the sweater. And I went ahead and did that with all my orders. So this one here ordered 1 and 1. So here's the shirt and the sweater, and so on and so on. As you can see, I have all the, I guess we could say all the invoices with the t-shirts and the hoodies. So what we're going to do now is, as I'm pressing these, I'll know what goes with what. All right, so like the last time, I don't have to cut anything. I don't have to weed anything. I got all my plastisol transfers laid out. What I did have to do was separate the front piece from the flag. So I got all the white ones ready. I got all the black ones ready. And now we're just going to go ahead and just start pressing. Next, I want to give a shout out to DigiWorks. I saw on his Instagram page that he had some shirt tags, and I asked him where he got them from. So the dude was kind enough. Appreciate it. He sent me a bunch of them. If you look right here, this is what it came out to. I just sent him my image, and he filled in the rest of it. So I want to give a shout out to him. If any of you guys are looking for some shirt tags, I'm going to put his Instagram link down in the description. Cool dude. Give him a message. He can hook you up, give you the details on what this will cost to get made for you. So those of you that have seen my videos before, you know my process of when I get ready to put this flag on here again. I use this sponge right here. All it is the sponge that's underneath my heat press right here. Then when I'm not using it, I just stick it right back in there. So what I'm going to do is, for anybody that's new to my channel or just subscribe to my channel, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I press the flag on here. We'll do one of these, we'll do a chest piece, we'll do a back piece. And then once we get all that complete, we're just going to speed through this video. We'll set another timer on here, see how long it takes to press all these shirts and these sweaters. First thing I like to do whenever I get ready to press a flag on the shirt, remember it's inverted. It's going to be on the right side, it's not on the wrong side, right? Military does it on the right arm. So that's what we're going to be doing. What I like to do is hold the shirt like this to get that, make sure it's straight all the way across. And then I like to press this piece right here. Do a quick press, and then when I pull it out, you can see now I have a line that goes right here. So now I know where to place the middle of my flag. So I go ahead and I push my shirt all the way to the back, leaving the sleeve out just like this, to where I can see that line that I just put in there. And here's my sponge right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this sponge underneath the shirt so it gets a nice even pressure whenever it goes to press it. And then there you go right there. The flag fits right in there just perfect. So there is, I just line up the bottom of the sponge with the seam right here. Once I got it lined up, just get my flag. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a full press. These plastisol transfers go for 320 degrees for 12 to 15 seconds. I got mine just set at 15 seconds. And then it's a hot pill. You don't have to put any Teflon paper. This is just where I keep it, so I have it here. We're going to go ahead, we're going to press it, and then we're going to keep rolling. Alright, so there's the first one right there. You can see it. Looks good, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to line up my shirt. I'm going to give it a quick press just to take the moisture out of the shirt. I got the moisture out of the shirt. Now we're going to go ahead and press the front. What I like to use whenever I press logos in the front is I like to use the logo right here. You can watch one of my other videos and I show you how I use this. We're just going to go ahead, I'm going to put it on there, and then we're going to press these front pieces. If you want to know where I got this, there'll be a link down in the description also. So what I try to do is when I cut these is get it to as close to the image as I can. So I'm not trying to center this whole piece. If I had a little extra sticking out over here, I'm not trying to press this whole piece. So I try to get it as close to the image that I'm going with, so I know exactly where to place it, and I know it's going to be straight. Right, so there's the front of it right there. So there's the front. So there's the front, and then there's the flag. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to press the back. I'm going to do the same thing when I do the back. I'm going to give it a quick press, get the moisture out of it. Then I'm going to come with this piece right here, red with black. So when pressing big images like this, I like to use my T-square. Make sure I got it lined up. Again, if you're looking for one of these, I'll put the link down in the description. So when pressing a piece like this, you want to get it a little bit lower than the front. Like in the front, I usually do 3 or 4 fingers. So on this one, I did 3. You can see here, I did 3 on this one. So on the back, I try to go a little bit lower, just because it's going into the back. You sit a little bit higher. So if you want, you can grab this piece. As you can see here, this piece here and this piece here is pretty much cut to where it's just the image that I'm pressing. There's not too much more over here, not too much over here. So you can always come with the image and line it up, top and bottom, so that you can center it. Give it a little quick crease up here on the top, so that you'll have a little bend in here. You can see right there to where you know the middle of the image is. Then we're just going to lay it right on top of it. So if I look on here, from this seam right here, I know I'm good because I got a 9 over here and a 9 over here. So I know I'm right in the middle of the t-shirt. All I got to do is lay my image on there and then give it a full press. So after you got your image lined up, you know, I usually have the neck a little bit lower so I can measure it and get it right. But once you got it laid on there, you could always move this up, move the t-shirt up so that you can get everything on the heat press. So if we look here, the edge of my heat press is right here. So everything that is here is going to get hit. So let's go ahead and press this one and see how it looks. And then here's the back. So it actually came out good. It looks pretty good. No complaints. So what I like to do with plastisol transfers is I like to press one of them and then just look over everything, make sure there was no holes in the screens when they printed it. Just so if there was, and they printed multiple ones off, I can just go in there. And the good thing about plastisol transfers, you can just scrape it off and then continue going. So this looks good. This one right here looks good. So now we're going to press a black sweater. Once we press that black sweater, we're just going to speed through this video. Like I said, when I was doing my inventory, these right here are Hanes 50-50, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. The fill on these are actually like really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to start pressing. We're going to press one of these. Check it out. I haven't done a flag on a sweater, so I'm going to have to measure it just to make sure I get the right length here like I do on the shirt. Press the back, press the front, and then we'll get it done. Once you got your image on there, you want to move your eyelets out of the way, and the strings, you want to move the strings out of the way, and the eyelets, you want to push them back to the back. And what we're going to do now, give it a press. So here's the front right here. So like I said, whenever you get your press, you don't want to press this on there. You want to make sure you get this out of the way, these eyelets out of the way. You want to make it as flat as possible so you can get nice even pressure whenever you're pressing this. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to press the flag over here. And so once I got the sweater on there, I got it all, make sure you got it all evened out. Should be good right there. Give it a quick press. It's probably not going to crease it like it does the shirts, but we should have a better understanding of where the middle of the sleeve is going to be. So same thing, we're just going to tuck all the rest of the sweater to the back. And then when I did press that, it did give me a little crease on the sleeve, so I now know where the middle's at. I got the sponge underneath here, and now we're going to press this one. Alright, so here's the flag right here. If you can see, there's a line, there's a crease right here. Goes right into the middle of the flag, so we're good. Then here's the front. We're good there. Now we're going to do the back. Alright, so a good thing about these hoodies is the hoodie on the back of this actually has a seam that runs through it. So what we could do is line this up with that seam, and then we're going to know where the middle of that's at. If find how wide this is and go with the middle of that. So I got 21 inches wide, about 10.5 inches on each side. So I know where the middle's at. And with this right here, I'm going to go a little bit more than 3 inches because once you have the hoodie on, the hood's going to go back. And when the hoodie goes back, you still want to make sure that you are able to see the image with the hoodie laying over it. Alright, so here's the back of the hoodie right here. It's all done. We got 2 colors done. I showed you a red one. I showed you a black one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and speed up this video, knock all these out. And then what I'm going to do is these 2 shirts, this sweater, this shirt belong to the same person. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach this back to it so when I give them out, I know exactly what I'm giving out and there's no confusion. So let's go ahead and finish this video and then I'll see you guys at the end. Altogether it was 20 shirts and sweaters. So got this order complete. It took me about an hour and a half real time without fast forwarding through the video. I didn't get to press the shirt tags. I was going through all these shirts making sure I had the order right and then I forgot all about it. But we'll save that for another video, I guess. I got them right here. I still got them. We'll give these a press. I really want to know how these are going to turn out so I can start pressing them into my shirts whenever I get ready to send them. Again, if you want to order some shirt tags, if you want to order some of your very own shirt tags, a message and he can tell you more about these right here. If you're looking to get some personalized, he could probably do it for you. This is the shirt that I pressed the other night when we went live on YouTube. This is from B-Flex America. This is actual vinyl. It's called the Fatty. I'll put a link down in the description if you would like to order some of this right here. Again, this is vinyl. It's the B-Flex Fatty. Go on there, click the link down below, check out their website, and order some vinyl if you need some vinyl. You get the Gimme 5, presses in 4 seconds. I want to give a shout out to Top Transfers again. Another job complete. Appreciate you guys making my job a whole lot easier. And last but not least, for sending me these shirt tags right here. I'm looking forward to using them. I didn't get to use them like I said, but we'll use them next time. And like I always say, until next time, keep pressing.